the dynamism of the contact center industry really appeals to me. There are so many things that are happening. You are never faced with the same situation every day. Plus, my career track in the industry has also been so dynamic. So in 2003, when I entered the industry, I was in human resource management, in charge of a particular region, Asia Pacific, and then 4 years of doing that, I moved to a global role. So instead of being in charge of 5 countries, I became a strategic leader for 23 countries in talent acquisition. And then 2 years ago, I made a pivotal move to go into operations. So there's always something new to aspire for, and there's always something new to learn. I was born in an island province called Palawan. Globally, it's known as one of the best islands in the world. I want to be able to develop myself to a level where I am managing an entire business unit, not just a function within that business unit. And so I spoke to my boss and told him about some possibilities. And then when I finally got his buy-in, he said, well, look, if you're gonna aim for general management education, don't settle for anything less than what he called the best. And that's Harvard Business School. Maybe the traditional way of us looking into what competencies or what makes one a great business leader is no longer valid. That maybe a business leader can also be a great community leader, that being a business leader and being a civic or a civil servant can actually go hand in hand. The infrastructure was simply not there. So what I did was we run Saitel Academy training there, like, just communication skills training and all that. And those people that we identified to be ready for hire, we brought them to Metro Manila. And I told my boss at that point in time that these people later on will, when the market is ready to host the contact center, will form part of our seed team. And that's exactly what happened 2 years ago when we took a look at Puerto Princesa again, and we saw that, hey, this island province has been out of the radar for so many of the operators in the contact center space, and yet it already had a very robust tourism industry. To us meant that, hey, it may be in the southernmost part of the Philippines, but it is global. It has the potential of being a global player. And so we went there, and then we were able to convince one client to trust us with their business, to trust us with that decision to move to a greenfield market. No other contact centers there. And then everything else is history. If we want to really attract and retain associates in this greenfield market, then our sourcing and our retention strategy should extend beyond just the associates. That first and foremost, we need to convince the parents, or the plus ones as we call them, that, hey, we're going to take care of your relative, of your son and your daughter, that they can have an actually very fruitful, progressive, very rewarding career in the industry. And more importantly, that by doing so, you're not just making your own dreams happen. That by doing so, you're also helping the community. Because a World Bank study has shown that for every one direct job that is generated by our industry, 7 more adjacent jobs are created. We are a truly global call center because we have clients from the US, from the UK, from Ireland, from Australia, from New Zealand. We operate 24/7. And mind you, most of the accounts, the clients that we're handling in Puerto Princesa recognize our operations in Puerto Princesa as their best site. We have proven that.
So you
Remember that the Filipino culture really centers around hospitality. And I think that makes us very, very culturally adept to an industry that is customer service oriented. The desire to help, to solution and make another person feel good is inherent in everyone. That's what the Filipino culture is all about. That's what I mean when I say you bring to your job, to our job, not just our knowledge, our skills, but more than that, we bring to work a heart that is willing to serve.